on that.
What?
If y'all want to. But don't make it no reference to your girl.
My chocolate star.
I wonder how he's doing. I should find him.
Oh, goddamn. Don't do it. Don't
Why?
do it.
He's in Texas. And we would never go back. Like, we were engaged.
You would never go back.
Here's my thing.
If you go find him, trust me, he gonna think it's something.
I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
What's all this way? I've been like on social media.
You did all that to
like
find
him
out
on
where I was at.
Facebook or something. Yep. Why can't I find him on Facebook?
You can find him on Facebook, but trust you me, he gonna feel like it's something.
Hey guys,
he
why?
Gonna think it's something too. That
it's not,
because if you pop back out of nowhere after all this time. Oh yeah, you missed this dick, don't you, girl?
No, listen, it's been ages. Listen, like the time that I was dating him, I was 19, 20. Mm-hmm. Like it's been quite some years.
Whenever an ex from long ago pops up. Oh yeah, you was thinking about me, wasn't you, girl?
No, I had it. I just had a situation from, I don't even consider him an ex, but somebody from my past who popped up, and that shit went all the way left. Like it should have stayed right where the fuck it was.
What's going on, C-Rob?
What's going on, guys? We're about to start the show in about. We're a little behind today.
Hey, B, you got to turn it down a little.
Hey, but Mikhail.
Damn.
You either gonna have to go outside or turn the sound off.
Why do women do that shit?
What?
Gotta call a nigga by his middle name.
Cause he called him and he ain't hear him. So I bet you if I call you by that middle name, you hear what I'm saying.
You could have called him Bailey and he'd have heard you.
Boy, he didn't hear when Ben called him.
I said it kind of low.
Yeah.
I forgot y'all Team Bailey up in here. Anybody got time for that?
I got you, Prince.
That's exactly what you say when they call, though, Mike. If an ex call after a long time.
What? You must have been thinking about this. What?
Yeah. That's how you answer the phone. When your ex hit you after
Okay, so what is a woman supposed to think? Because he hit me, he found me on Facebook. I didn't think that.
That H-Town drown got your ass fiending, huh? You still want some of that H-Town drown, don't you?
I didn't think that. I was just like, oh, nigga from the past, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Because typically, the person that I am now and the person that I was when I dealt with them is not going to mesh.
Coochie didn't change, though.
It doesn't matter. There are different requirements now.
And that'd be the funny shit with me. I'd be like, girl, you ain't had this new shit. These new tricks I know how to do. Oh, man, you have no fucking clue. Bitch, you
he did have some new tricks.
Oh, shit. Well, there you go. That answers that right there. God damn.
I appreciate you though, bro.
God damn. Niggas, we ready to start or what?
Yeah. Parts. Oh, you niggas is trash.
I can't even see the screen over there.
Hey, y'all. We getting ready to start. We're just having a sideline conversation right now. What do you want me to do?
Off of that shit, look at my face. The glare is hitting me in my eyes.
You light skinned, nigga.
If you was dark skinned, it'd show up even better. That's how bright that shit is, that you could see it on my light skinned ass yellow face.
What do you want me to do, Anthony?
Leave it like that. Okay. I'm just saying. That's the reason I can't read that screen, because that shit is like boop, blinding my yellow ass. What's going on, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon.
I was gonna say B, but it's like a million niggas we call B.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You might want to tilt the mic up a little.
Ugh.
Tip it up.
Why you do it? Why you say ugh?
She sounds like she about to rap.
Yeah, it feel like
I know, like Megan.
Like Pusha T.
And if you're gonna be turning a lot, you may want to pull it to your left. Yeah.
Or just do like I did on last episode and just pick the fuck. God damn.
I didn't even touch it. Don't do me like that. I didn't even touch it. Your shit
all this shit gonna be on YouTube too.
No.
Yes, it is.
No. Our conversation
in its entirety.
We didn't.
No, all that shit that was hell no. Yeah, no.
I don't have a problem with that though. I'll say it again. Eventually, I'm gonna probably text it to
on a Z mic.
Like,
hey, Scorpio nigga.
Those new tricks.
Yeah.
Oh no. I meant that's for like friendship and that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's because the sun is setting.
Yeah, for real.
The fuck? It wasn't this bad a minute ago.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what Brandon said.
What?
You was real disrespectful to In-N-Out Burger.
Brandon, stop. First of all, we not bringing up old shit, number one. And number two, In-N-Out nasty than a motherfucker. So I said it. I stand by it. This nigga gross. Cut my mic off.
Exactly.
In and out nasty than a motherfucker. I said it.
Whataburger ain't all that neither, though.
Cut this nigga mic off.
This nigga from California.
All right, I know. That's why I'm always losing. I'm going to stand my ground.
Whataburger cool. But it ain't all fucking that.
Nigga, them goddamn French fries taste like hot dog water. Get the hell out of here with that shit.
Them is my favorite fries. In-N-Out fries ain't my favorite fries.
Then you need to have your palate readjusted. Seriously. Because that shit is nasty.
That's your favorite fries out of any place?
Right.
In-N-Out?
Yeah. I like In-N-Out fries.
McDonald's fries. No one has shit over McDonald's fries.
You can smoke them.
McDonald's. I don't give a fuck. They are sprinkling crack in the back on the. They're still delicious fries.
That's gross. I ain't had McDonald's fries in 20 fucking years.
Really?
Literally.
I don't eat any of their meat, but I will still eat them fries probably every 2 months. I just get a taste for them.
I ain't had them motherfuckers in about 2 decades.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm trying to think. It's 2019. Oh, it's been about 20 years.
Okay, let's start the show.
What is we even talking about?
Child support. You said you wanted to talk about child support.
I said parenting.
Okay, parenting.
But child support will work too.
Parenting. Okay.
All right.
Parenting.
Exactly. Quiet on the set.
What the fuck? Or the set'll make you quiet while she not paying attention to fuck the whole.
Or the set'll make you quiet.
Here we go again, coordinated.
I know. I noticed that shit when I came in the door. Ben, stop turning
that
out.
That part is not made for singing. Goddammit.
For real. Del Taco fries?
Del Taco got
them. See what I'm talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
Del Taco fries, that's them hood ones, them crinkly ones.
Yeah, Del Taco fries, that's a no.
Del Taco. Ew.
The Macho Combo burrito pretty good. But that's about it.
Del Taco not even national.
A factor.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yep.
I can't.
We might have to let this shit ride for a second.
Oh my God. I can't with these guys.
This ain't the LP version, is it? It is? Well, we gonna introduce this motherfucker real slow.
This is not.
Good afternoon, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Welcome to the Cat vs. Dog podcast. This is Young Dolemite and I'm a Scorpio. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Chelsea, a.k.a.
Did you just
CJ,
say my real fucking name?
A.k.a. Juicy Fruit. She's a Cancer.
Bing, 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 bing.
Any words to open this up, CJ?
Listen here. I'm not finna get in this sexy shit that they're doing today. I'm sick. I sound like a little boy, and I'm not entertaining it. I am a Cancer. Hence the necklace I have on today. Ben, our super producer, is here.
He's a Leo.
He's a Leo.
How you doing, everybody? I'm Ben, Leo, 83.
Do you like long walks on the beach, Ben?
Long talks on the beach.
Okay, long talks.
Even better.
I enjoy sunsets, sunrises, and high rises.
Rooftop, if
what are you
will.
doing with your shoulders?
The shimmy.
Getting sexy with it. Can't be sexy if you ain't got no sexy moves with it.
This nigga is shimmying at the mic. I can't.
I'm doing some sexy shit for the YouTube viewers.
Oh my God. Shout out to our YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Check us out on YouTube. If you're listening and you want to see Cat vs. Dog podcast on YouTube.
On YouTube, on iHeart, on Spotify, on all streaming platforms, baby. We're here. Get on it, okay? Tap in.
Get on it, goddamn it. Yeah.
Hey.
How was your week, CJ? Did you manifest anything?
I did. So I got a commercial opportunity coming up here real soon. So I'm super excited about that. Just continuing to work. This night shift is really killing you, girl.
The late night shift,
still a little bit under the weather, but I'm pushing through. The grind don't stop.
She's pushing through.
We're not finna do this shit the whole shot. Can you cut it? What the fuck?
Lick me everywhere. Juicy fruit.
Hey.
Juicy.
That's her, ladies and gentlemen.
Juicy fruit in this motherfucker.
She got the strawberry starburst fingernails right now.
Goddamn.
Listen.
Hey,
that you so observant. What's going on, Ben? Ben. Listen, I will never share a tidbit from my past again with you guys.
Yes, you will, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even worry about it. But anyway, my week was cool.
Yeah.
Worked. Had a fantastic interview Friday night.
Dope.
With none other than the super producer, Ben Reddy.
Woo woo. What did you learn about Ben that you maybe didn't know? I know you guys have been friends, but did you learn anything new about him?
Yeah.
What?
His middle name.
Never
knew that.
Are you going to share it here?
Anthony.
Oh, shit. It's the same.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The same as what?
His name.
Oh.
DJ Vlad.
The fuck?
She felt right for it.
Hell yeah.
She
DJ
like, shit,
Vlad.
you said my name earlier. We saying your name now,
Hell
too.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, but he says it all the time here.
Chelsea.
Right.
Chelsea Perry, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see it in movie credits soon.
Oh, my God.
Coming to theaters near you.
Anyway.
Starring Chelsea Perry.
I don't have time for
you finna start seeing that shit in lights.
It makes me so
uncomfortable. That shit is gonna be on marquees
really
above theaters.
You creeped out right now? You weirded out?
No, she not.
Listen, you know what?
Coming to the stage.
No, listen.
At 6'3".
Oh, fuck you, dog. Fuck you. Listen, people don't realize with people who have the ability to like perform something and shout out to Summer Walker. Because people like that still suffer from large amounts of anxiety.
No,
like,
shout out to Summer Walker.
Anxiety for a very, very, very long time. And it takes daily effort for me to suppress that, period. Like, I like talking shit and having a good time and this and that, but like, when people are complimenting, that shit makes me hella uncomfortable. No lie. And then what Summer Walker is also a victim of is, people don't realize, back in the Gap, we had artist development, where you were taught classes, how to speak, how to deal with things, and your road to fame was a little bit slower, and you did things. This girl was just cleaning houses a year ago, and now she's at the Soul Train Awards. Do you understand how big of a gap that is? Whether you have talent or not, it's a lot to stand before large amounts of people, to be on TV. That can be frightening to people. And we are so judgmental. We feel like, oh, bitch, you're getting money, or oh, bitch, you're fame. You should just love it, or you should just. That's not everybody's goal. That's not everybody's thing. So I really hope that she gets, honestly, the help that she needs. And I don't think pills are thing, but I'm just saying something to help her deal with her anxiety so that she can continue to flourish as an artist.
Oh, well, she shitted on the city, so fuck what she going through.
Yeah, but I get that too. She went a little too hard, but I get that too. It's high out here.
She went way too hard.
Y'all have
Did you see the video?
Yes. It's expensive as fuck out here though. And when
a
person from the South,
people dirty.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, she shitted on us bad. It's too many homeless people. It's dirty out here. It's funky. It's fucked up. It's stinky. Y'all got the nerve to be bougie. Bitch, take your ass to wherever the fuck you at then. Look at your face. Don't talk about graffiti and look at your face. Mm-hmm. She looked like an ugly version of the pretty hoe. So please, back the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Watch your mouth.
The version of a pretty hoe.
The pretty hoe.
What's the pretty hoe?
Pretty hoe. You don't know pretty hoe and a fine hoe?
No.
It's some California shit.
Yeah. It is.
But they nationally famous though.
They was pretty famous.
They famous.
What are they?
Hoes.
You ever
Literally.
seen that video when the girl was driving, they was shooting out the window?
Chelsea not gonna see that video.
You goddamn right.
Chelsea wasn't finna see that video.
Oh.
That was only in the ratchet circles of us who would see some shit like that.
Listen, you just said it's some Cali shit.
That shit is vibrating too low for Chelsea.
Why do you keep saying my fucking name like
CJ.
that? The fuck?
Because you use real names when you're on some sexy shit.
Oh my God.
Having a sexy show. We got our black shirts on and shit.
My shirt is dark green.
Looks black from here.
Oh my God.
Looks black on YouTube.
No, it looks green.
It looks black.
Chime
Maybe
in,
on your
folks.
camera.
Yeah, on mine it does.
But anyway.
No government names. Thank you.
Yeah.
No government names.
CJ is
please.
vibrating too high to have seen that video.
I watch ratchet shit too, but shooting out the window. What are we doing?
That's ratchet.
That's
stuff,
beyond
that stuff
ratchet.
you be watching it be a little low frequency, but it don't be ratchet. It don't be the ratchetivity that we're so used to and into. Have you ever seen World Star Hip Hop?
You gonna stop trying to play me like I'm not, like I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I just don't entertain it daily.
Yeah, you gotta entertain it daily to have seen that video.
Yeah, like
because I seen it live. Because I follow Pretty Hoe and Fine Hoe on Snapchat.
What do they
watched
do?
It. Sell pussy. They're hoes. They are literally prostitutes. That's what they're famous for.
How did they get this popular?
Because the crazy shit they was doing.
Yeah, and they ain't bad looking chicks.
Are they pretty girls?
Yeah, Pretty Hoe is pretty.
I can't fuck with the one without.
Fine Hoe is not fine, but she's pretty.
Do they have body?
I can't fuck with.
They got okay bodies.
I
Not
can't
really
fuck
nothing
with without teeth. One ain't got no teeth.
That's the Pretty Hoe.
Yeah, like her front teeth.
Team Toothless. She's Team Toothless.
You can't be pretty
can't
nothing and you're missing teeth.
Shit, I
What?
ain't got no teeth neither. What you
Nigga,
mean?
bye. You know what I'm talking about. Stop.
She had
But
the
you're
same
not out
shit
here
I
calling
got.
yourself the pretty pimp. Okay, there's a difference. If I'm gonna label myself
If I
something,
was pretty, I
all
would
my
call
shit
myself
need to
pretty.
be in order. The fuck?
I consider myself to be attractive,
The
but I don't have no
pretty
teeth. though.
Right.
2 P's. What up, P?
Nigga, especially when I get the white dentures. Because I fucked up. I got my dentures regular color. I need to get these motherfuckers white. That's when I'm really going to be confident. I'll be seeing our videos on YouTube and shit. When I be laughing, I'll be like, damn.
They're regular. Our
I
teeth
need
are the
white
same
ones.
color.
No, not even close.
Yes,
Yours are white.
No, they're not.
My shit is like mother of pearl.
I'm
Not
not
even
gonna
that.
do this shit,
My
man.
shit is like a light brown.
I can't.
Yeah.
So our social topic this week is
Shit,
Alicia
mother of pearl.
Keys went or made a video talking about what she was talking about was how her son felt judged for wanting to paint his nails, or he didn't want to do something because he felt like he would be judged if he did this thing. And the thing was rainbow colored nails.
Yeah.
Now, what's your issue with it? Because
She shouldn't even have had her son at a salon. That's not something you take your son to. Especially if you're not a single mother. Because, like, if you're a single mother and your kids go wherever you go, then, yeah, I've been to a nail salon as a kid, but that's because my mom didn't have nobody to watch me, so I just had to go to the salon with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the fact that she had him in there and he had asked to get his nails painted in rainbow of all colors. Because she could have said, like, you know, some nice shades of blue, green, red, blah, 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 but it was specified rainbow colors. So then, you know, he got his nails painted, and she said that he was unhappy after he got them painted because he said people wasn't gonna like it, so he wanted to get the shit took off his nails. So she tried to convince him, like, no, you know, plenty of people got their nails painted and there's nothing wrong with that and all that type of shit. But it's like, yeah, it is. You know, like, certain shit is for girls and certain shit is for boys. So I'm not finna try to encourage my son to get nails like that, especially if, again, you know, like, I don't feel like kids that age should be put in positions like that to make decisions like that, like, until they can understand what the ramifications are of those decisions. So he knew people was gonna judge, and that's cool, you know, to teach a kid not to worry about other people's judgment. But certain shit is like just straight no. Like, you know, like, some people saying, yeah, you shouldn't raise your kids to feel no certain way about being judged, but yeah, what you gonna say when your son wanna wear a dress or play with Barbie dolls or any of that shit? Because if he do consider himself to be straight later on, because I agree, that don't make him gay. Mm-hmm. But when he grows up and he consider himself to be straight, but he think dresses and painted nails and all those shits is regular and everybody roasts him, you know, you're going to have to deal with the consequences. You don't got to care, but it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah. I think here's my thing. We're getting, and you hit it right on the head. We're getting further and further away. And people, and here's the real judgment too. People like yourself and myself who stand firm in saying there are things for girls and there are things for boys. The head of, I think it was not the LGBT community, but the head of some corporation that was for women just lost her job because she said that women should be the only people having babies. When you stand firm and say that some things are for girls and some things are for women, some things are for girls and some things are for boys, you're going to come under flat. And I agree. Alicia Keys should teach her son to not give a damn what other people are going to say. But I don't understand this level of inclusion when it comes to our boys. And I don't even understand, like, Swiss is there. They're both from the East Coast. They're both from New York. You were raised a certain way. I don't understand why that's okay. If my son at 9 wanted to paint his nails, it's a no motherfucking go. No, period. Do I think that makes him gay? No. But I'm just not allowing him to do that because I just feel like that's something for girls. Now, if at 18... once he moves out of my house and get his own job and his own place, and he wants to do that, then he is well within his rights to do so. But you're not finna do it now. I'm not with it. I just don't understand it.
And that's pretty much how I felt about the shit. Cause it's like I don't have a problem with you teaching your kid not to worry about being judged.
Yeah, that part's for sure.
But it's like it's certain shit that you just gonna have to. You know, we gonna teach you this lesson when it comes to something else. Yeah. Maybe if you want to wear a white shirt with, you know, pink pants or blue pants or some shit that don't match it. You want to wear a Nike on the left shoe and a Reebok on the right shoe. Like, we gonna teach you judgment with some shit like that, or maybe a weird haircut. But when it comes to some shit that's just, nigga, this is for girls. There are no women in here. I mean, no men in here. Like, that's the thing. And that's why, like, when I first seen the video, the first thing I was thinking was, where the fuck is Swiss at?
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Like, where the fuck is your daddy that you learning lessons like this from your mama? Like, I'm not finna have
like she by herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not finna have my wife I'm finna take Deuce to the nail salon. No, wherever the fuck I'm going, he gonna go there. Or drop that nigga off somewhere with somebody.
Here's my thing. Even as a single mother, I'm a single mother, and I have made very firm attempts. I think my son has only been in a nail salon with me twice. Because number one, I just feel like it's not a place for any child. Girl, boy, period. Like, this is my time to come here and relax. I want to close my eyes. I want to talk about with Ling Ling. She finna get in my business and ask me 1,001 questions. This is my time. This is really not a time for a child. Now, if you have a little girl and she's getting serviced, then that's fine. I go, when Bailey was smaller, I would go to the nail shop while he was at school or while he's at practice. Like, you don't have to wait till Saturday to drag your child in here with you. If you can avoid it, because it's just not a place for a young boy, period. I just don't. Now, maybe she was at some type of bougie salon that caters to children. Who knows?
That shit probably caters
when you have
to
money,
men.
It's a different type of situation.
She might be at one of them nail salons where they got dudes in there who be real flexible with their shit.
Yeah, probably.
But even fucking still, because she was like, oh, plenty of men got their nails, get their nails painted,
True.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like, yeah, but most of those dudes are gay.
Here's my thing. Not even that. I know I've seen quite a few men out here, these younger dudes who have their thumbs painted black or have their nails painted black. Like, that's their thing. That's a wave that's happening. But you've made that decision as an adult. That's my thing.
Them niggas north of the 10.
It doesn't matter where you are. We're not discussing like that part. It's just that you made that decision as an adult to choose to paint your nails, not as a 9-year-old child. Why is it weird? I don't think it's weird.
Painting your nails weird for a man?
Why?
Because why the fuck do you want your nails painted as a man?
Why is it weird? That's what I'm asking you.
Because that's something that you had to go and do.
You go and do and get a haircut. What do you mean?
Yeah, you go and get a haircut because that's what you're supposed to do to make yourself look presentable.
Okay.
Like anything that makes you look presentable, yeah, that's cool. But that's like a nigga wearing a fucking scarf or some shit. like that little shit that what's his name
Cam
wore.
Newton.
Yeah, like certain shit is like, nigga, that's girl shit. So when you go to go and do some girl shit, that's like, nigga, you put effort to look like a woman.
What about artistry?
Artistry, like what?
Like types of cats. I know men who are definitely not gay who get their nails painted.
Artsy weird niggas. Is that what you mean?
It's a part of their artistry. I'm not gonna say that their artistry is weird.
No, not their artistry, but they are artsy, like
Yes.
arty.
But
Weird.
why? My thing is,
Yeah.
why is that? Why do we have to label them as weird,
Because
especially in the
they're-
black community?
Because they're different, and we call niggas weird in the black community.
I think we should stop calling them weird.
Why?
They're different.
Yeah, weird.
Do you know what the definition of weird is?
Different.
That's it.
Exactly. So weird is
But
much quicker.
The
To the point.
the connotation that's on it is like negative though. If a motherfucker say, "Oh, I'm bringing home somebody different," that's like, "Oh, okay, they're into different things."
They're
But if I say
right.
I'm bringing home somebody weird, that means, "Oh, this nigga is imbalanced somewhere."
If you bring somebody different, that means you're bringing home a white person in the black community, or somebody of the same sex.
Oh, you don't even do that in the black community. You don't.
If you say weird,
Now, if you say weird,
yeah.
you bring a weirdo.
If I was bringing home a white man, I wouldn't say nothing. I would just bring him home like I was bringing anybody else home.
But
No, I
it's
gotta
more
warn my
acceptable
family.
for women to do that than men to bring
Is
home
it?
somebody white. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, they'll openly clown Sarah's ass.
women be like, "That's right, sis, gonna get you somebody
Yeah.
else." You tired of
I don't
that
think
nigga?
my- I don't think my
his
dad
credit
would be
score
here.
must be high, huh?
But that's
Damn,
still
girl, that
clowning.
nigga got
I know
the
you
bag,
tired of
don't
these niggas, sis.
I don't think my dad would be here for that.
Nigga, you bring home Sarah, nigga, they gonna be like, oh man, we didn't make no shepherd's pie.
Man, damn, she ain't gonna be able to eat here. It's too
Yeah,
much
she
seasoning.
nigga, she can't bring no food to Thanksgiving.
Keep
You
the-
go ahead and leave that ambrosia in the car.
Keep the raisins and cranberries away.
Yeah, you go ahead and leave that pumpkin pie in the trunk. We don't do that here.
Wait, hold up.
What, pumpkin pie?
I fuck with the pumpkin.
You fuck with pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Baby, like that
Pumpkin
shit
pie
too.
not gross, but it's just
Why though? Why would you eat it?
pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
it's not good either.
I know.
It's better than that walnut pie or that whatever pecan
Pecan
pie.
pie? No, I like pecan pie, nigga.
Pecan pie.
What the fuck is it called?
Pecan pie.
Pecan.
Pecan. Ain't
You're
you
saying
from fucking
pecan.
Texas?
It's pecan, nigga.
Them niggas down there say pecan.
Yes.
I doubt it.
Everybody says pecan
Most
pie.
country niggas I know say pecan.
No, they don't. That's that Cali shit again.
Butter what?
Butter.
Butter pecan, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that?
Butter pecan. They even in the fucking what's the name? In
What?
the Wu-Tang song.
Them niggas are from the East Coast.
Hey. Yeah, so y'all the only niggas that say pecan in down
I say
south.
pecan. I don't speak for down south. I'm just telling you what I say. Pecan.
It's pecan.
It sounds like you saying a whole different word. Pecan.
Pecan pie.
And it's everything. It's pecan.
Yeah, nigga. You can't say it wrong.
Pecan.
All that shit. Pecan. Pecan. Pecan.
Sound like a goddamn cartoon.
Any of that
character.
shit.
Hey, that's all of the above.
Yeah, but that shit is good though.
It's okay.
It's better than pumpkin pie.
I would never have. I never ate that shit as a kid, like, or even
Pumpkin
like,
pie?
No, pecan pie. I thought that shit was disgusting. But shout out to my homegirl Shanae. Her grandmother makes the best pecan pie, and I only will eat her shit. Like, I won't buy that shit in the store or nowhere else. But
A lot of men feel that way too.
what? Bia, stop playing with me, dog.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah,
I was trying to read somebody comment. My nigga Chris said pecan pie go fed. For real.
On
Somebody-
on feed?
No, go
You
fed.
stupid.
He from Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Realist podcast. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that.
Who
We
is
are-
that? What it say? Fast Feet ENT?
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
So, in light of Alicia Keys and the whole son thing, we're talking about today's episode is about parenting, child support, men versus women, tools that make a good parent. We've tapped in about parenting before, but we really want to go in depth because most of us do have kids.
Yeah, a lot of us at this age.
Yeah, especially at this age. And then my thing is, They say that there's the generation under us is waiting to have kids, but I still know a lot of people out here who are coming up with kids, period.
Yeah. It's a lot of motherfuckers getting younger and having kids.
Yeah.
Not that that's some new shit.
No.
But it's a lot of young motherfuckers with kids. I'll be like, God damn. I got a lot of friends with kids in high school when I got little kids.
Listen, I always feel like the young parent at my son's school because everybody there is like kind of a little bit older, like already in their 40s.
No shit.
And so I'm like, I can just feel the looks and stares that they give me, and I'm like, I'm not that much younger than y'all. Relax.
Black don't crack. They probably think your ass is 19.
They probably do, and then I come in there with workout clothes and a backwards hat, so they probably really do feel like I'm young. Like I don't never look like this when I go in there, because I'm here to get my son and go. I'm not here to fraternize.
As long as you don't go in that bitch with like rollers and pajama pants on.
No, my mama would never.
Good.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, that's fucking embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing. Don't do that.
And people be doing that shit like it's fucking cute. Like, oh, I'm gonna show up with this, and I'm gonna embarrass you. And I just be like, Mom, you're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. If them niggas clown you, I'm gonna whoop their ass. And then when I get kicked out of school, then you're to blame.
It puts the child
so
in
have
a
fun with
situation.
that shit.
Don't do that.
Because I'm gonna end up taking off on a nigga behind that shit.
I think men and women, well, it's not a think, it's a fact. Men and women do parent differently, but I think the joint of having them both is what creates balance. If you're a single parent, I understand that can be difficulty, or there's difficulty in that. But I still feel like, especially for women, you need to surround your son with some male influences.
Your daughter too.
Men. And your daughter too, for sure. Both. Whatever sex child you have, you should. But more so, I just feel like with a boy, because he's up under you all day.
Man, it could go very left when you fuck your son up. And
not even like, because I think sometimes people always just associate, oh, if he's raised by a woman, then he's going to be soft, or he's going to be gay, or he's going to be that. Not even none of that. Because that's a whole different conversation and a whole different something. It raises a type of male that has issues with taking direction from authority or direction from another man, or it makes him extremely emotional. You have to watch out when you meet grown adult men who don't know how to address their emotions and issues. It's 9 times out of 10 because they were raised purely by a woman. And that's how women are. And that's how women deal with their emotions. Men are not like that. Men are supposed to be logical thinkers. A plus B equals C. Women are on Monday, A plus B equals C. On Tuesday, A plus B could equal 4,000. It changes on our emotions, and that's what makes us women. Men are not like that. It should be a consistency across the board. But if he up under you day in, day out, with no male exposure, with no counterbalance to your emotions, that can lead to a problem later on in life. I've seen men who cannot take direction from other men, but flourish under women. And that's crazy.
Yeah. And a lot of times, you know, y'all get with dudes and a motherfucker just come out straight beta male. Whole gangster in the street, but nigga, when it come to his woman, he let her wear the pants and make all the fucking decisions because that's how the motherfucker was raised. I tell niggas a lot, like, you could tell a nigga who didn't have no man in his life growing up. And it ain't always because he's a soft nigga, like she said. Like, it don't always turn into a nigga being a coward. Because some women are real hard on they boy. So he could have the outside view, like looking from the outside looking in, like, oh, he's a tough dude. But he's a straight, I ain't even gonna say bitch to his woman because I do gotta get over saying that shit. But a lot of motherfuckers is more submissive to women. And it ain't always a good thing because a lot of women don't like submissive men. So, you know, like when it comes to you raising a boy, you should just have him around men who are like alpha males for the most part. You know, a lot of motherfuckers is they products of how they were raised. And if you raise a motherfucker a certain way, that's how they turn out.
Yeah. And stop telling your boy though too, because this is also in stride. And I get women are just doing what they think is best. But telling your son, don't cry, be a man, be strong, and this and that is also making him emotionally imbalanced.
Especially after you beat the shit out of him.
Here's my thing.
Let that nigga cry.
Let him cry. Or my thing is teach him what is cryable. Like if Bailey would do that, like whine over dumps, I'm like, bro, is that worth crying over? Are you hurt? Did somebody do something to your family? Did somebody wrong? Like there are times to cry. Now whining and this and that over something, no, teach them. Use these moments as opportunities to teach them, and just instead of yelling, cussing, fussing about what makes them a man and this makes you strong and this and because that's not necessarily what makes a man strong. Is the inability to cry. No,
and that's a big problem in I just people in general. Thinking that you know what the opposite sex needs or should be.
True.
I see a lot of women posting memes about what a real man is. I'm like, how the fuck you know? Your daddy wasn't around and you ain't got a man. How you know what a real man is?
Just because your daddy wasn't around mean you don't know.
Hey, I don't know. A lot of what they be saying ain't even real man shit.
Because a lot of times I take posts like that and they be from men's pages. And it's cropped, you know. I've cropped out whoever posted it the first time, but
get them niggas they credit, G.
Listen, it's Instagram.
And even with a lot of that shit be some Derek Jackson shit.
Listen,
because I don't even like to see the niggas who post that shit about what real women supposed to be doing and all that type of shit. Like, nigga.
I feel like Derek Jackson was okay until he realized that it was a market for that shit. And then he just took it to the next level. I think when he genuinely first started, it came from a place of wanting to get advice, wanting to be genuine. And then once he saw that women latched on to that shit, oh, nigga, I'm finna take this. My thing is, you are a black man. I don't get no pleasure from bashing other me, or like for me, it brings me no joy to bash women. Even if I know you're doing something that's wrong or inappropriate, I don't get joy out of that. I'm not going to make my brand bashing. This nigga has a whole brand of bashing men. And I get it. Some of the things that they do may not be A1 and this and that, but you've got to bring something else to the table than that shit. All you do is sit in your truck and talk about how niggas ain't shit. You sound like a bitch.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to sit up and listen to you. And then my thing is, what is the counter that you're providing to that? I could definitely see him seeing this and then making a video out of it.
Well, if you can see this and you make a video about it, post this part. Eat a dick, nigga.
Listen, just bring some balance, bro. Like, I don't see the balance to what you're doing, or what's the end goal. Your whole
the
brand
end goal
is bashing.
Followers.
Yeah, and I get that. If that's what you want, followers and this and that, but for my community and my people, no.
The end goal is looking through his comments and seeing yes, period, with a T on the back and all of that.
Preach,
type of
Derek.
Shit.
Yes, Derek.
Exactly. Hold these niggas accountable, Derek. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Listen, fuck? Men do need to be held accountable. I'm here for all of those things, but listen, we're not going to sit up here and bash men all doggone day. And my thing is, okay, if you're going to address the toxic behavior of men, address the toxic behavior of women too. You are a man. I would rather hear from you about what you've dealt with as a man dating women than really about what females are complaining to you from their perspective, because a female gonna sugar it and say it a certain way, and you don't really know all the facts.
And
right?
they don't want to hear that shit, so he not finna say that shit. He knows his audience and he plays to his
That's
audience.
what I'm saying. Like, it was not as shitty as it is now than when he first started.
Because he found the audience.
Yeah.
He know what they want to hear. He's playing the hits.
Right into it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he doing. He playing the hits. He said, I'm looking for all the bitches who argue in the shade room comments.
Pretty much.
That's his audience.
Pretty much.
He probably be right in the shade room comments arguing.
Listen,
I don't know, because I deleted. I don't follow them no more. Y'all just like, this shit is like. stupid.
I think certain people get paid to post and comment in those comments. So
Yeah.
I get why,
And you get a lot of followers off that shit.
Really?
Man, if you put one of those like viral comments and shit that everybody put like, get 1,000 likes on one of them comments, people gonna follow you from that shit.
Okay, so
that's how some people build their following up, going in the shade. That's how Tax Stone, the podcaster, that's how he got famous, arguing with famous niggas on Twitter. Like he was like a professional hater, nigga. Like a celebrity will post something, and he'll just go into their comments on some hater shit, and he just became known for that shit. So his following grew.
I don't want to do nothing negative, and that's what propels me to the top. I'd rather take the long road and
he's
be me.
in prison now, so let's show how that works.
I can't. I just don't. I don't have time for the negative shit. So we know that men and women definitely parent different. There's accountability. Men for single, I feel like too, we always, dang, I just did that. So we address single mothers, but not single fathers. Single fathers, same thing.
Y'all
do not
everything we said in reverse, nigga.
But in reverse, but I feel like sometimes with single fathers, what I see a lot of is they can be bitter too. And then they raise their son or daughter to hate women. And that's not cool. If you ended up with an ain't shit bitch who doesn't want to be around to raise y'all child, that's her. That's not the whole gambit of women. And then too, a lot of men who are single fathers rush because they don't want to do this shit alone, rush to just bag another girl. I know a nigga right now, like, bag another woman, get another one. No, man, just chill. Even if sometimes I feel like a lot of single fathers end up being single fathers because something happened to the woman, like she passed away, she was sick or whatever, so they rush and try to get another girl. That's not cool. Heal. You need to heal as a father so that you can be the best for that child. You can do it. I'm not saying you have to do it by yourself, but you can do it by yourself. And be mindful that whatever next woman you bring in is going to be an influence around your son or daughter.
Positive influence.
If you choose positive.
Because a lot of women ain't stepmommy material.
No, I don't think I was at all.
Yeah, everybody ain't cut out to be a step parent. A lot of motherfuckers can't handle the responsibility of another motherfucker's kid. Some women don't got kids because they don't like kids. They don't want to be around kids.
Yeah.
And then they come fucking with you and you like, well, I got a daughter and all this type of shit. And some of them will be like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with this little girl, but I want to fuck with you, so I'm just going to deal with this little girl.
Don't do that, women.
Just to fuck with you. And then they end up having a fucked up relationship with your daughter. Like, that shit, it just don't go well all the time.
Yeah. You're definitely right about that. And I realized, too, when I was younger, I would date men with kids, but I always in the back of my mind knew I'm not taking this shit seriously because I don't want to be a stepmother. And I knew that about myself. Like, know about yourself what you do and don't want so that you don't entertain or you don't try to put a situation higher up than what it's really supposed to be. And like, men, you don't have to entertain it if you don't want to.
What, being a stepdaddy?
No, like, if you see that this woman is not genuinely,
not
y'all are a
kids.
Package, into kids, then set her to the side and don't be bringing in a whole bunch of women in front of your son or daughter. Men think because
Especially
they're men that they
daughter.
can't do that shit. It's not okay.
Yeah, especially not your daughter.
No, even if you have a son too, because then you're sending this cycle out there. Oh, I don't need to have, you're telling your son, run women in and out the house. No.
Yeah, don't invite them to the crib.
No. Ugh.
You can have a bunch of women. Don't invite them to the house.
Don't let your child see them. That'd be my thing. Don't ever let your child see this person. Them coming out your room should not be the introduction to, oh, this is Robert. Or, oh, this is Sean. Or
this is my
Ashley.
Friend.
Yeah,
this
no.
This is my friend.
Y'all go meet somewhere at a park, have some lunch. That's how you introduce a person to your child. Not them. I've seen that situation. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because I think I was only like 9. I know he was fucking them bitches.
Who?
My dad.
Was he
my
bringing
dad
a
used to
lot
do
of
that
women?
shit. Yeah, my dad kept a gang of bitches around me. I was like, damn, do this nigga just want me to know he got hoes? Or is that what he doing? Is he trying to show off and let me know? Your daddy got hoes, Lil Aunt.
I can't. My mom never brought
Pops
a man
had a
around.
gang of bitches around.
Never.
Yeah, nah.
She never, ever brought a man. And my thing is, ladies, don't do that either, though, because that's a trap, too. Trying to be such a diligent, good parent that you forget that you're more than just a parent. You have to continue with your social life. You have to get over the hurt or the disappointment of being a single parent and learn to move forward. I don't feel like that's so much an issue in our generation, but that was for my mom. She was distraught over ending up being divorced and being a single parent, that she just poured everything into her child and didn't get back out there. Don't do that either. Don't invest. You're more than just a parent. Yeah. Make sure that you find the balance in being a parent to your child and still having some sort of social life. And it's a tricky balance.
Mama gotta have a life too.
It is. It's hard. It can definitely be hard. But you find people who are worth your time. And that's who you spend time with.
And that's pretty much like it for the most part. Like you gotta date as a parent.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you gotta deal with the type of motherfuckers who you see as somebody who could make a good step parent for your child.
Yeah and no. Like when I date a guy, sometimes I'm not coming to the table at day one with stepdaddy application. No, my nigga, let's make sure me and you are good. And don't do that to women. Guys, like when I date guys, sometimes they be like, oh, I love kids, not this and that. Okay. But let's just focus on our connection. Let's get that solid before you think you gonna ever meet B. Like, I have let dudes go because they be overly concerned about him. Listen, I got that part. I got it. If I think, and dudes have gotten frustrated. We've been dating 6-7 months, and they be like, "So I'm not gonna get to meet your son." No, nigga. I'll know it's gonna be a vibe or an energy, and if I ain't got it yet, then I'm not gonna be forced to meet my son. Like, every time you date someone is not going to be the stepdaddy. We're dating. Dating is I'm getting to know you.
Yeah, but I don't be like, you know, how are you gonna be as a stepmother? But see, me, like, after I hit like 25, I'm like, man, if we not auditioning for marriage, I don't even want to fuck with you. I got women who I don't mind fucking. Like, you know, when I was, you know, still like single and dating, like, it was some females, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fuck her. But like, I wasn't gonna take you serious if I didn't feel like it was gonna turn into a wife. Like, I wasn't fucking with nobody who just gonna be my girlfriend for 2 years. Like, that's literally a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm just say, you know, God forbid something happened between me and my wife, and I start talking to a woman, if you not just a bitch I'm fucking, you need to be somebody who is comfortable with kids. Somebody who I think Deuce and Brownie are like. Somebody who I think would like Deuce and Brownie. Like, I'm not just finna be fucking with you and then we do a 2-year bid together. And then when it come time for me to introduce you to Deuce and Brownie, and you like, you know what, I didn't really want to do that part. I don't really like kids. Like, bitch, me and you get along super good. We have conversations and all this shit, and we really like each other. But you don't like kids? I done wasted all that time fucking with your ass. True. So like, I'm like, nah, nigga, this is the package. Yeah. So if you not down with the package, then stay your ass over there, unless we just gonna be fuck buddies, and that's cool too. But for the most part, if I'm gonna take you serious, nigga, I need to know that at the end of the shit, everything gonna stay fucking smooth. Yeah. Because some women are great people and all that shit, but they don't want to fuck with kids. So, you know, you gotta keep that shit in mind when you're dealing with a lot of people. Like, some motherfuckers don't want the same thing you want out of life.
That's Miss Darnell said, everybody is not worthy of meeting your kids. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, it's just, and it's no disrespect to the person. Like, it's just not, everybody's just not worthy of meeting my kids. And my thing is, I don't want to create a line of confusion with my child. And of explaining who this person is, because the days of saying that, oh, this your uncle, is over, and that creates even more confusion. That's not cute. That's not cool. Saying, oh, this the brother, this the homie, is not cool either, especially if you're having a sexual relationship with this person. So no, I'm not gonna do any of that. I would rather have open conversations with my son. I think we've been having these conversations probably since he was late 7, 8, 9, right? He's about to be 10. About what it would look like for me to date someone, to get married again, because I don't want to spring someone open him or this or that, and then he be like, I thought it was just gonna be me and
Hey,
you
this
for
your
forever.
stepdaddy. Here you go.
Right, like that's
Call him
not,
daddy now.
That's, no.
Yeah, I don't play that
I
shit.
don't play
either.
that shit either. Listen,
I don't even play that as the step. This little nigga better not call me daddy. I ain't his goddamn daddy.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with another child. Unless, like, that mother was passed away and we just genuinely created that bond. But if that other mother is still present, you can just call me CJ.
Yeah, my stepdad raised me. I call that nigga Edward.
Okay,
Fuck
so
that
I
shit.
call my dad Daddy Mike. I say dad to him, but yeah, me and my biological father have no relationship, though. Like, none. Zero.
Yeah, and
So,
you know, it's
it
different
just
strokes
depends
for
on,
different
yeah,
folks.
it depends on the
Some
dynamic.
people, they cool with calling another motherfucker, but like I feel like it's disrespectful to my actual parent. And see, me, it's different for me because my dad was in my life.
Yeah, he was there.
You know,
that
he
would have
didn't-
been disrespectful.
Yeah, he didn't like raise me, but nigga, he was there. I knew the nigga. I seen him. He came and picked me up and shit. So it wouldn't be right for me to call another nigga daddy and call him daddy. As much as my stepdad would have loved that shit, I was like, nah, nigga, you can't get that, dog.
Doesn't Shaq do that?
What?
I think Shaq's biological father was
Phil.
not around, right?
He called Phil dad?
But are you talking about the coach?
No, Phil. The song Phil is my father because my biological didn't bother.
Okay,
His
I
name
think he
is
calls
Phil.
him dad.
Oh, okay, yeah, see. But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, because, like, my in-laws, like, my sister-in-law calls my father-in-law dad, but that's, like, you know. So I'm like, I guess, because he raised her, that's, you know, that's the only daddy that you know, then
Yeah, when
sure.
it's the only one you know, I think that's what it really is about. Who was there?
Yeah.
Child support. How do you feel about it? Should it
shit-
exist?
Yeah, it should exist. Hell yeah, I think
Okay.
it
That's a
needs
man saying
massive
that.
overhaul.
A massive overhaul in what way?
Accountability,
On whose part?
both, but
Okay.
mostly women.
Because
And I ain't even gonna say women, recipients, because there's niggas doing punk shit on child support too.
okay.
I was recently alerted of a case of this shit.
Yes, alerted.
Like somebody told me, like, yeah, man, you know, one of my coworkers' daughter is doing very well financially, and her baby daddy got custody of the kids, and he's playing with her child support money that she's paying him. Like he's doing all the shit that we say women do. That's what he doing, buying the brand new J's with the child support money, and the kids run around here with the fucking Spider-Mans on. And that's not a problem buying kids Spider-Man shoes if that's what they ask for.
Right,
but if they 10 and they want Jordans too, that's fucked up. So he's doing shit like that. He doing sucker shit with the child support money. Like that's the reason that I would say like they should put that shit on a debit card so there's receipts for what you pay for with the child support money. Because you know a lot of
It
parents,
is on a debit card.
yeah, but it a lot of times there's no accountability because even on that debit card, if you spent that whole money on hair, they not finna say nothing to you. Like I got or he's not a coworker, he don't work for me, but he's one of my partners, and like his baby mama doing all types of flagrant fuckery. Like
Give me some
she's a terrible
examples.
parent. This little nigga's missing school like
Oh, okay.
often. Like, you know, he done took her to court on multiple occasions. Like, he's missing school. I buy him clothes. God knows where they go. I'm paying her child support. Why the fuck is this nigga wearing holy shoes every time I see him? Like, this nigga done had the same pair of shoes all fucking year. I bought him shoes. And he come back looking dusty and fucked up. He telling me he ain't eating and shit like that. Like, I don't know what this bitch doing. And they like, well, is she physically hurting him? And it's like, you know, since he ain't bleeding at the mouth, she still got custody. They not gonna adjust the child support, even though he got receipts for what he's doing for the child outside of the child support payments. Like
I think you've shared this story before, and I just find it mind-boggling, especially if he has the receipts and this and that, because I've just seen cases too, and I think too. Here's the thing: every judge in every courtroom in
It's
every
up to the
state,
judge's
it's
discretion.
different, right?
Yeah.
And there's no standard across the board for what it should be and what it shouldn't be, because
and that's basically my argument. There should be something that keeps everybody in check, because there's cases where the daddy is getting off easy.
Yes.
Like, and that's what I mean by it needs to be overhauled. Like, that shit need to be, fuck that case by case basis. Like, nigga, this is what the fuck it is.
No, it needs
and
to
not
be
saying,
case by case.
If you rich and you broke, y'all should pay the same amount. I don't mean that. But, like, it need to be something where everybody has to be held accountable.
I think everybody should be held accountable, but it has to be case by case situation, because I can only just share my situation. I'll say for mine. So when we got divorced, I was like, I don't want to go to the courthouse. I'm not a person who, that's what kills me with women sometimes. It's like, especially as a black person, I don't want to go to the courthouse. I don't want to go nowhere where it's a judge, where it's laws, where it's none of that. None of that shit is nothing I look forward to do. So for years, I was like, yo, send me $500. That's what I was asking for. Mind you, this nigga was in Afghanistan at the time. You can get a job in Afghanistan as a civilian, making between $4,000 and $9,000 of tax-free money. You're living in some shitty ass conditions, but you're making fucking bread a month, right? And you're doing simple shit like putting somebody in the computer or laundry, basic ass shit. So I was like, yo, send me $500 every month. January, I would get $500. February, March, nothing. June, I would get $500. July, August, nothing. Guess what, my nigga? Your son don't eat like that. Your son eats every day. So I need you to be consistent with this money.
He didn't seem that hungry in February.
Right. Like, I'm not going to send
tell.
you. So that did not work for me. So I was like, yo, I want to put you on child support, this and that. We go to child support court. They came up with $898. Like, I was not asking for that. And that's what ended up happening. Like, a lot of times, guys, you think, oh, a woman trying to get you for money, or you're spending this and you trying to micromanage every dollar. It's not about that. Sometimes, me as a kid, I got $353 in child support. Sometimes my mama gave me the money. Sometimes she used it to pay the light bill. Either way, it's for me. I don't think that you should be spending on hair and going to the club or things of that nature. That's yours. But if a woman wants to use that money for bills, food, like I even seen a nigga, oh, she buying crab legs and this and that.
But that's
it's
for
food.
the kid. Yeah, because it's like this. If you pay, but we talked about that shit the first time that we had a heated argument about this shit. Like, if it's like bills and rent, my kid live there. My kid is using that light. My kid is using that heat. My kid is using that gas. Like, even if you got, because like in my mom's case, like, she had 4 kids. So, a lot of times the money might not have all went to me. Sometimes, my sister might have got something up off the money. But it is what it is. I feel like it was still spent in a responsible manner.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, my money shouldn't be going to no type of liquor. My money shouldn't be going to no type of visit to no place kids can't get in. Sure. Whether it be a club, concert, or any of that type of shit. Like, if you getting an exorbitant amount of money, like when you look at these celebrities who paying a whole gang of child support, or like your dude make a grip of money and he paying a gang of child support, and you could tell she's spending that money on shit that's straight for her, that's that bullshit. Just like in cases where, the dude might not make no super grip of money, but the baby needs more shit than, he might want to pay on. Nigga, you might have to bump that shit up a notch. Because, like, I got niggas who, they only paying a little bit of child support for a fucking teenager. And I'm like, damn, my nigga.
That's not cool.
Exactly. Like,
and you know what? It's also based off time spent. And that was another big issue. Because he was in Afghanistan, you're not here. So, it went almost to $900. Because, my nigga, there's nobody for me to... It's supposed to supplement a person being in the household with you. So where if I need to go to work, now I have childcare. There are other things I need to pay and take care of. Our childcare was like $450. This when I was still in the Navy on the base. So that $500 was finna go straight to childcare. That was fine with me. I just need help with that shit. Like, as they get older, you think, oh, now I don't have to buy Pampers. I promise you, it only gets more expensive as the older they get. because there's always something. There's football, there's basketball, there's karate, there's whatever your child is into. It gets more expensive. And then if you got a boy, they eating 93 times a day. So,
and clothes and shoes expensive as fuck.
and if you got a
boys.
girl, you got barrettes and hair accessories and all the
Ballet.
other shit. Yeah, wow. Man.
Ballet expensive as a motherfucking
As
dog.
hell.
You know, but that's what I mean by, like, it should be accountability on both sides. Like, you know, like, I know niggas who they kid is staying with them 50-50 and they paying child support. I know a dude who makes, he make less than his baby mama and she's still receiving child support and they got 50-50 custody.
So, wait, for 50-50 custody, do you think that no one should pay anybody?
I think it should be a discussion. Like, if he's making more and can do more, then, you know, it would be probably cool. But if they both making more than enough, no, neither one should pay.
How does 50-50 work? Because
Like,
my thing is...
he get a week, she get a week.
Oh.
Yeah, like, it's literally 50-50. Like, he got her half the time, she got her half the time. So if you could afford to have her on your week and she could afford to have her on her week, then it's a push. Like, why should I have to give you money and I got her the same amount of time that you got her? But if I live in a mansion and you living in a fucking apartment, then yeah, it shouldn't be nothing for me to drop her off a little bit of extra when I drop her off with you.
I was trying to think, if I had to split Bailey every other week, would I still want child support? And I don't think I would.
That's what I mean.
I don't think I would.
Because it's like, if you do have to take, you know, you got to do extra things it would be nice to have another motherfucker here.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you want to have a little bit of extra. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, since you're not here, could you drop me off a little bit of something?
Yeah.
But it's like, if every other week I ain't even got the nigga and I'm somewhere chilling, then no, I don't need no extra bread.
I would, and then my thing is, I would just want to split like karate.
Yeah, like down
whatever,
the middle.
Yeah, whatever the extracurriculars that our child is involved in, we would split those things down the middle.
Exactly. And
I think that's responsible.
And that's what I mean by, like, this shit need to be overhauled, because some shit is to the judge's discretion.
What do you do when the child is out of state?
What do you mean?
Or one of the parents, let's say y'all live in different states.
Then you're going to have to pay for your absence.
So the parent should have, so whoever the child is living with, the other parent should have to pay for their absence. What about if they buy plane tickets and come on regular visits? Because now they're incurring another expense.
Then that should be taken into consideration, and it should be a reduction. Because
but they
you're
should still
there.
have to pay.
Yeah, they should still have to pay.
They should still
but
have to
they
pay.
are there.
Okay.
Because it's like this. You shouldn't have to pay if it's 50-50. But if you're not there as much as you should, especially if the other parent does need help, because I feel like that's a big part of it. Like, if the other parent needs help, like if I really need help.
But that's just it. The black woman don't never need help. That was another thing that kept me from filing
But
for
the
a
black
very
woman-
long time.
The black woman be needing help.
We be
Whether or
needing
not
help,
she
but we're
wants
not going to admit it.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I just talked to a girl, no lie, last night. She got 2 kids, and she's been threatening. And my ex-best friend, no lie, she threatened for almost 9 years. I'm going to put you on child support. Never. Just because her pride won't let her go down there and put this nigga on child support. So I don't, the relative need, who determines what the need
have
is?
your kid with fucking pro wings on, dog.
No, but we don't.
Let your
But that's
pride
just it.
have your kid missing out on Pop Warner because you got pride.
No, but that's just it. The black woman, just because I won't swallow my pride, don't mean I'm gonna let my child go lacking or not have a nice shit. So they gonna have on the shit. She will go lacking before the child. I will lack before Bailey will lack, and that's most women. Yes, you have a lot of ain't shit ass women out here for sure who will let their child run around, but I feel like there are way more who will lack themselves before they let their child lack.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to do that, even when I wasn't getting the money, because that's the crazy part. That's what I was going to say. Right after the 898 kicked in, he quit the job like 30 days later. So I got it twice. What?
$898.
Oh, I told you that the judge moved the child support payment to $898.
It went up.
And then he quit 30 days later.
Yeah.
Like, so I saw it twice and then that was it.
Yeah, and see, like, with shit like that, like, that's what I mean as far as, like, them motherfuckers pushing the child support up and down and doing little weird shit like that. A lot of times, like, I had a coworker quit the job because of child support.
If you're getting $5,000, is $898 a lot?
Probably not, but you know, some motherfuckers take that shit as like oh, that's how she gonna do
yes.
it. Like motherfuckers think the woman did it.
Yes, man, that's why I'm sharing this story. Because y'all take this as if she know what she did or she did. No, nigga, a lot of times a woman will come to you though. So when she's coming to you and she's asking you for help, when she's saying, oh, our child, I got a homegirl right now. She comes to her baby daddy constantly. This is coming up at our daughter's school. Can you help with this? He don't help. He don't do shit. I'm that friend that advocates. If you want to go down to the courthouse, I'll go with you. I'll hold your hand. I'll whatever. I'm that friend. Because there's no reason that she should have to struggle to figure it out. You're right. Eventually, you do have to swallow your pride. It is a matter of pride swallowing. But if you know that your child can have more, it's like, why wouldn't I? And that's what it came down for me. I didn't go until Bailey was like almost 4, almost 5. We had been separated and divorced since he was 2.
Yeah, but a lot of motherfuckers, you know, they child support, just having a motherfucker taking money out of your check. And, you know, like with me, it's for my child, so I'm not tripping. Like, I will be pissed to get put on child support just because of the type of father that I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to make sure my kids is fucking straight. So if you got to take something out of my check, that's something you doing purposely to piss me the fuck off. You know, and again, like shit like that. If you as a father can prove that you in your kid's life doing everything that you're supposed to do, then the court should throw that case out.
I agree.
Because I know niggas who literally was in their kids' life all the time, took care of their kids, had receipts and everything. Child support office didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, well, since you're doing all that, then you won't mind us taking this $500 a week.
Women, stop putting your baby daddy on child support because he don't want to give you that dick no more.
Yeah, out of spite.
Stop that.
That's literally what that shit
That's
be.
what
they
a
do
lot
that shit out
of women
spite.
will do, and I hate to see a good dude get put on child support because it's like, my thing is that child support shit is just white folks getting involved in black folks' business. Nobody should have to make you. That's not nothing to brag about. That's not nothing to say, oh, I did. Like that's something to yell out and be proud of. It's not a good look at all.
That's some sucker shit.
If he don't want to fool with you no more, girl, move on. And don't use your child as a pawn to get to him. Let him see that child. Like, stop that childish ass shit. Please.
Yeah, because I know a lot of women that be like, oh, he don't want to fuck with me. He ain't finna see his baby neither.
That's so childish.
We a package deal.
That's so childish.
Like, bitch, that is my child. Like, how the fuck you gonna stop me from seeing my fucking kid?
You're a trash woman when you do that kind of shit.
A bullshit bitch, as CJ usually says.
You're a bullshit bitch.
You are a bullshit bitch.
Do we have a bonus, man?
You know, I was supposed to make a backup. I forgot y'all told me to do a backup.
So irresponsible.
So
I know, man. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm going through a lot right now, right?
You just came on vacation.
That wasn't vacation.
3 set ready.
I just got away for the weekend.
Ooh, you got away for the weekend.
All right, and today's winner of the Cat versus Dog show. Hold on. We'll play some music so you know who this person is.
Oh, shit.
It's you. It's you.
Oh, goddamn. I didn't expect that shit.
Today's winner.
Say a well, not a bitch.
Young Dolemite.
Kiss your bitch goodbye.
Okay. Is that sugar free?
Yeah.
Well, that's been another episode of the Cat vs. Dog Show. Any closing words for the people?
Follow the Patreon, patreon.com/Townhouse Media.
Do that.
Check out all the Townhouse Media podcasts.
No rules.
Wednesday evenings, 5 p.m.
Seriously, not another podcast.
Friday nights, 9 p.m.
It used to be. Well, it was Friday nights. We'll be back in
Oh, y'all
February.
did y'all last episode.
Yeah.
February.
Okay.
And y'all check that last episode out. It was fan-fucking-tastic.
Because he was on it.
Yeah. I was Dolemite the god.
Listen, we will be going on holiday hiatus. Effective December 15th will be our last show, but tune in until then. But
we might have to get drunk on that episode.
We're definitely going to celebrate here on the last episode for sure.
Celebrate a year too.
Almost a year. Well, it'll be a year
like
in February.
February
Okay.
1st
is our year anniversary. We'll have to do something special for that as well.
Yeah.
Hold yourself accountable, men and women. Be selective with the people that you sleep with. Stay positive.
Hang out with 4 bro motherfuckers. You're going to be number 5.
There you go.
We'll see you motherfuckers next week.
We out.